Keen to get a grasp on this year's draft? It's Jordan Keneal here, and I'll be checking in on a few of the 2022 NAB AFL Draft prospects in the scouting report. Well, it's pretty early on in the season, so let's just take a quick peek at a whole range of players. Then we'll revisit the crop a few times throughout the year and see where the growth is coming from in their games. We've already had a look at potential number one pick Will Ashcroft a few weeks ago, but if you missed that, then you can just hit the link up the top. Another guy vying for that top spot is tough inside midfielder from the Oakleigh Chargers, George Wardlaw. Let's take a look at some of his footage for Vic Metro last year in the under-17s clash against Vic Country. This guy just does not give up. He gets beaten in the marking contest, but immediately follows it up at ground level and keeps it in play. Then he steps past another player. He's a junior coach's dream with how he does all the little things. A little smother here, and a little tap onto Elijah Sardis here just keeps Metro ticking over. In this clip, he lays a tackle, has a second effort on the ground, and then goes again with another tackle. That ultimately gets Metro the ball back and sets Sardis off for a goal.
And they break free, and that's Sardis who goes 50 out from goal, open goal square, right foot kick, tried to measure it through. Has he got enough on it? I think he has.
Again, he wins a tough ball, and even though the handball's not great, Wardlaw lays a shepherd immediately, and that helps Sardis get out for this great play. So, if Wardlaw is the great inside midfielder in this draft class, his Oakleigh and Metro teammate in Sardis is one of the ones with the great outside skills. He's got a fantastic burst of speed, as we saw with that belter of a goal earlier. His positioning and stoppages should really translate to the next level. You can easily see him starting on a wing or playing as that extra man waiting for that hack kick to come his way as a flanker. He's got a long, penetrative kick, and what separates him from the others is how well he can do it at top speed or under pressure. He's got the skill set to go inside too. He's got ultra clean hands and great evasive moves in traffic. One area he could improve though is his defensive efforts. He missed this tackle and Country were able to stroll away after that. Let's move over to the Sandful now and we'll have a look at a couple of gun key forwards. There's Tom Scully, no, not the former AFL player, but a sharpshooter from West Adelaide. He has been torching it in the under 18s. Across the first 4 weeks, he's kicked 22 goals. He's got a really smooth kicking action and accuracy isn't an issue at all. Kicked 2 goals 3 in round 1, and since then, he's gone 6 straight, 7 straight, and 7 goals 2. He took a staggering 8 contested marks against Woodville West Torrens, and of his 30 total marks this year, 18 have been contested. It's hard to say there's one particular area for improvement when he's blitzing it like this, but at the higher levels, he's going to need to protect the drop zone a little bit better. He takes his mark here, but maybe just something as simple as a little push to the defender's chest could help him at the next level. His fellow West Adelaide teammate Harry Lemmy has been on the draft radar for a little bit longer, with his brilliant effort for South Australia last year launching him high on draft boards. He's a beautiful field kick. Just ask Isaiah Dudley, who was on the end of these ones. Lemmy's also got plenty of pace on the lead, and he's a really strong overhead grab. He's played a little bit of senior footy already, and while he's not kicking big bags, he's been really consistent, chipping away with 2 or 3 goals at a time. We've got another Sandful prospect to keep an eye on, this time in the mid-season draft. It's Jaimenzie, the medium-sized Tasmanian forward. He's got incredible evasive moves and can kick some absolutely outrageous goals. He missed out on the draft last year, and as smaller forwards can do sometimes, he floats in and out of games. But he's been off to a brilliant start in the Sandful this year, with 11 goals across 3 games so far. Oliver Hollands is the younger brother of Gold Coast midfielder Elijah, and you can tell he's got the same type of physicality. The first thing that pops out is what a great tackler he is. Even if you wrong foot him, he'll still stick the tackle. He's got clean hands, and he's shown some burst too. The last person we're going to touch on today is West Australian Elijah Hewitt. He was one of the only top-rated prospects to play senior footy in the first week of the Waffle. He didn't rack up a heap of the ball, but his tackling really stood out. You'll be able to track Hewitt pretty easily this year by watching the Waffle streams live and free on afl.com.au. Thanks for watching, we'll catch you again next week on the Scouting Report.